In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the cube. And here is the final product. To make this cube, you're going to need your pattern, your scissors, pen, tape or glue, and a ruler. The first thing we need to do is cut the cube out. So let's start. Again, when you get to these inside corners, just make sure you get just to the corner, don't go beyond it, because otherwise you might have a gap in your final product. Now, the cube is one of these trickier ones because we don't have a lot of space here to work. So what I would do is go around and then cut just to the corner. Then come up one of the sides and go to that corner. And then pull the little piece out. If you try turning the paper inside here, you can really mess up this corner. So when you're done cutting it out completely, here's what it's going to look like. The next step is we need to score. So to score it, you're going to need your ruler and your pen. So line up the cube along the dotted lines, and then bring your pen just once or twice down the dotted line. This cube is nice because you can go one shot all the way down and hit a large section of the figure. Same thing on this side. And again, scoring, what it does is we're just putting a groove into the paper in order to make it easier to fold. When it's done being scored, it's going to look like this. Now we're going to start assembling the cube. So you'll need your tape, and we're going to start folding on all of our score lines. So make a nice crease, fold all the way around. You see when I fold it, I'll pull the face back in order so I have some space to work with. Now you can start seeing the cube start taking shape. So here's the base of the cube. So if you look at the cube, here's the base. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And then this part is the lid. That's going to wrap all the way around and come onto the top. So if we start with this as the base, I would start building these 4 sides. And we'll worry about the lid for the last part. So just like how we have been before, we'll put the tabs on the outside. And I'm just going to put a piece of tape at the base here, just wrap it around. And if you can finish up this one entire side, go ahead and do that now, because you can hold the piece of paper from both sides. Let's work our way around. Keep working our way around. And finally the last side. And if you can't get it, you can fold the lid back. So now the cube is almost done. So all we have to do is close this lid. On the cube, might be easier. Normally we've had all these tabs are on the outside. But we're going to use these tabs on the inside as a shelf for the lid. So let's close the lid. and we're going to tape this side first. When you tape this side first, make sure it's centered on this face, because see how we can do this? It can skew side to side. We don't want that. Put it right in the middle. So what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of tape here, and put a little bit of tape here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tape up these two ends here. And to do that, I'm going to tape on the face, bring it all the way down. And I've got a little bit hanging over the edge here. The piece of tape I had was too big. Just take your pair of scissors, you can just cut that off. We have this last face to do. And then you're done. You have now built the cube.